What's up, guys? Welcome back to Channel Chris. Today we're going to pick up a 1974 Ford F100 from Arkansas. Super cool project. It's like a yellow and a brown, like a Yoo-Hoo. It kind of looks like Yoo-Hoo. I think that's what we're going to call it. Super cool truck, man. It's a short bed, Ranger XLT. The motor, I don't think the motor's any good in it, but it's a super solid truck. Looks really cool. I don't know what we're going to do with it. Probably do a Crown Vic swap on the front. We may do a 5.0 in it. We may just put the 4.6 from the Crown Vic in it and bag it like we're doing the other ones. Don't know yet, but super excited about it. We're about to load up now, head to Arkansas and get that son of a gun. It's about 6 hours from my house, so I'll throw in a couple clips of us going to get it, and I'll see you when we get back to the shop. Yes, sir.
Spread just about 2/5 size of mud in here on the side of the bed.
Okay, cool, man.
It'll be dry.
No problem. That's Solomon's truck under that. Wait till you see these around here. You gotta get these on video. These are Solomon's. Those are the ones that come from Columbia. They're 3-door. The 2-door on this side and one on the other. See over here? They're just one door. Truck we come to buy yet. A Ranger XLT also. Bronco. Check out this one. This one's super cool. Look inside. You look inside. All right, we're back at the shop. You see there? Man, that is a bad son of a gun. I love that truck. I love the color combos. Too cool. Can't wait to build this one. See Lincoln sitting there in the back. Kathy actually got us, you see there's some banners made with Lincoln and the first yellow rain dry bag. That's super cool. It'll curl up on the edge, but that'll lay down. But yeah, looking good in the shop right now. Let me turn this around and show you guys. Boom. There she is. Man, I love it. I love those colors. Whenever I seen it, I've been looking online for been looking on the marketplace for about 2 or 3 weeks trying to find one that'd be cool enough. And my wife found this one. And so we loaded up and we headed out the next day to go get it. Super cool. We actually, the guy we went and picked it up from, he's friends with Solomon. So he had his B250s out there, the ones that he just sold that he imported from Colombia. There was a yellow one and I think like a tannish and maybe maroon or something. I can't remember the color exactly. But I got a couple pictures of that while we were there. That was too cool. A couple of Solomon's vehicles are there, I think. But yeah, it was super cool meeting the guy that I bought this truck from. He's got a ton of these trucks out there. It was like a little farm. So we got to walk around and check out all the cool stuff he had. And we loaded the son of a gun up and we are back home with it. Let me show you the inside. This is my first dent side. I'm really excited about it. We've got some trim pieces in here that go to the other side. It's these bottom trim pieces there. And it looks like probably the wheel. Looks like probably the wheel trim too, right there. So yeah, let's check her out inside. Looking pretty good. Got that wood grain. All the gauges look pretty good. Radio looks pretty good. Ranger badge there. I love the seat. It's a little worn in a couple spots. So I don't know what we're going to do with this, man. I really like this truck a whole lot. I have actually even been thinking of selling Lincoln over there and keeping this one for myself. Not 100% sure. I really love Lincoln truck over there, but this one's just so badass. Love the colors. Short bed. Ranger XLT. What more could you want? So yeah, we've got quite a bit of stuff to do to this son of a gun. Frame looks good. The body is solid as hell, man. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Look up in there. Super solid truck. Let's see if we can get the hood popped here. Show you guys what she's got in there right now. Doesn't matter. It's going to go. That's what we've got. Look at the inner fenders are still really solid. Super solid, man. Jack's still there. I think this is maybe a 302. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked it over much at all. I didn't really care about the engine. Like I said, I'm probably going to tear this out. Definitely going to tear that out and do something else. So I don't know if we're going to tinker with that motor and see if we can even get it running at all, or just get it out of the way, man, and work forward on this project. I don't know. It was just my first day. I just got home with it last night. I got it off the trailer and got it in the shop right now. I'm going to look it over a little and just check it out. And then, I don't know. First step's probably going to be go ahead and get this whole front off. I always do that. It's super easy. It's like 15 bolts or 16 bolts and the whole front comes off. We can get that out of the way. And then if we decide to tinker with the engine, we can get real close in there and mess with it. If not, we can still get it out real easy and get ready for the Crown Vic swap on the front. All right, guys, we're back here the next morning. We are messing with this thing, trying to decide if we want to attempt to try to relive this engine right here or not. So I pulled off the valve cover just to see what the inside looked like. And let me give you guys a little shot of what it looks like in here. Ready? That is awful. So pretty sure we're just going to yank this thing out, toss it to the side. I'm not going to waste my time with that thing. We're going to put the 4.6 in it. Should be much better then. So yeah, that thing looks like crap. We will stop wasting our time. We're going to go ahead and get this front pulled off. You know, got a few bolts here and there. We'll get the front off and I'll get back to you. Watch old Lincoln there. Okay. Yeah, awesome, baby. All right, she's off there. Easy does it.
Yeah, that one did come off like probably the easiest ever.
Yeah, one of the easiest ones yet. All right, guys, we got the front off there. You seen me and Ian pull that off? Pretty easy. This is one of the easiest ones I pulled off yet. Same process, it just came off really easy. I don't know if I had told y'all yet, but we went yesterday and picked up this front Crown Vic cross member there from Ashland City. We've got an entire Grand Marquis out here with everything we need, except we stripped the front end off of it for the last yellow truck we did. So we had to go buy that. We've got that now. We also went to a buddy's house and scored all kinds of stuff. Look at this seat. That seat's in pretty dang good condition. We're going to clean that up. We also got the whole front clip of another dent side in excellent condition. It's like two-tone green. It's the fenders, grill, hood, core support, radiator, everything you see here with the hood on it. Nice piece. We're going to go pick that up tomorrow. 2 doors, a bumper, and some other stuff. We got. We're going to clean it up. We're actually going to sell that stuff on our eBay page. So we'll have that listed on there. I'll show you guys when we get it here tomorrow. Anyway, got the front off. She's off. I don't know if I showed y'all this motor. That thing is freaking garbage, man. Look at that. Yeah, F that. We're not even messing with that. We got everything pretty much disconnected already. We're about to pull those bolts on that motor mount, yank this son of a gun out of there. So, yeah, that's the next step. Probably disconnecting the transmission cross member there and whatever else is connecting to it, and then we're going to pull that son of a gun out. Yeah, I like it. Oh, come here. Oh, yeah. Thank you for having me for a while. It is my car. Got it. The way contaminated. Strange. All right, we've got a lot of work done today. I didn't film a lot of this crap. It's pretty boring to watch. I've got several videos on how to take off the front clip if you want to watch that, how to do the Crown Vic swap if you want to watch that. So this is just, we're just doing this truck. So I wasn't going to show you in detail how I did everything. So got her stripped down. Man, this thing is solid as heck. We've got her tore all the way down. I got it ground down up in here where all the stuff was. I'm not going to do none of this top part yet, and I don't ever grind down or clean up any of this top part because that's all going to get cut out. So if you guys are cleaning this up and cutting all that out, don't do it. Like all this crap here, don't worry about that. Just get the bottom and the sides right there. Then when we get our top box and we mark it, all this is going to be cut out, and then we'll clean that up right there. As far as this side right here, there'll be nothing to clean up. It's good to go. So there she is. I'm going to run to Lowe's and get some, or AutoZone, and get some rust barrier black paint for this. And I've got to get a few other things. That'll be it for today. We're kind of at a standstill because I'm waiting for my boxes to come in for the Crown Vic. And they won't be here till Friday. Today's Wednesday. So we're kind of just messing around. We've got all the exhaust off, just tinkering around doing little things, but she's ready for the boxes. It took it just today. We got everything pulled out, cut up, cleaned up, ready for the boxes. As soon as the boxes come in, we'll put them in, weld them in, roll that set up in there. Pretty easy process. And the front will be pretty much done. Got the wheels put on. We had these Lincoln wheels out back from the green Lincoln truck, so we threw those on. And yeah, so that's going to do it for today. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, little update video. I've already showed you guys we've cleaned that out. Still waiting on the boxes to come in today. Mail's running a little late, so I've decided that I'm going to Z this frame. Never done that before. I'm kind of nervous, but man, I've got it. I can build whatever. So you see what we got going on. We've lifted the cab up a little bit. I've just got some jack stands up here on the front. We leveled it out. The wheels are holding the back. So there are 4 bolts to hold on the cab. I'm sure you know where those go. We did that, and we just used the lift to raise it up. We're up probably, I don't know, maybe about 10 inches right there, maybe a foot from the motor mount. So watched some videos on it. There aren't many videos. So it looks like the best thing to do, we're going to take this motor mount off. I see on Huey Fabs, I watched his video, and it was pretty good video. He puts a square right here, and it comes down. There's like a middle hole up in there, you see that? But I'll show you guys a little bit better. He puts a square on there, marks it at that, and then we're going to take 3 inches out of this one. So we'll do that on both sides, put some marks. We'll cut right down that line, bring the bottom line up to the top line, weld them together, build it in, do the same thing up front. He said this front hole here, maybe come forward about 2 inches. We're going to cut it here, and then it'll drop down 3 inches. So that's what we're going to do, man. We've got the cab up. We're going to cut off these motor mounts, or cab mounts, and get it cleaned up, make our marks, cut it, raise it up, weld it in, and see what happens. Okay, now we got those motor mounts off, or not motor mounts, I keep calling them that, cab mounts. We got those off, got everything cleaned up. I didn't want to bore you through all that crap, but I'm going to catch you up before I forget and skip through all this stuff. It's very important stuff right here if you're going to Z your stuff. So, all right. This is where our cab mount was. It was sitting like that on there. You can see the old holes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a middle hole right there, a center hole. It's a big one. Like that on both sides. So let me grab some tools here. What it looks like everyone's been doing. Oh crap, can't really show you now because I've got those brackets welded in place, but I'll give you an idea. Make sure you're level. Get your level here, and then we just set this on top because it's level, and we'll come over to the center of that hole right there and draw a mark down it. You see that? All right, so that's where we get that mark. Now tape measure. Now I'm going to be doing mine 3 inches. You might want to do 2, 2.5, whatever. Going to be the same process. So I've got my tape measure, hung it on the side right there, and I came down 1.5 to 4.5. Gives me 3-inch space right there in the middle. So we go to the other side, do the same thing. Make your line, get your tape measure, pull it on the side, come down 1.5 to 4.5. That's if you're going to do a 3-inch. All right, and then we just put the square on the side there and marked our top and bottom. We also got a couple angle brackets here, angle metal, welded those on to kind of keep this from coming in and out and flopping around. Did one on each side. That should keep it the same distance. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our grinder and we're going to cut right here. Then we're going to go to the other side and cut that line. We're going to take our jack stands, they're over there. We're going to put them here, and we're going to raise it up so that that bottom line on this side is going to be meeting to that top line over here. Get what I'm saying? Bring those up, boop, like that. Once those are up on that side, tack weld it in, go do the same thing to the other side. And that will be the start of our 3-inch Z there. From there, we're going to have to box in some stuff, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Let's go ahead and get this part done, and I'll catch you guys back up. All right, we're back here the next morning. You can see we've got the this part of the Z done. The cab is back on, bolted back on. That was a pretty easy process. I showed you guys most of it, how it came up, make the lines meet up, and then you just kind of box it in yourself. We got a plate of, I think like 1/8 inch or something like that, and capped all that right there and welded it in, so it's real solid, you know. And then let's see, you can kind of see right here. It's dark, but you can see right here our plate that goes all the way back. It's one solid piece, goes all the way back to there. And then we got cab mounts back on. Let's see, it's looking good. Everything came down smooth, everything lined back up perfectly. There's plenty of space in here where I notched it up. You can see here, we're not rubbing anything. See in there? Not rubbing anything. Looks, oh, you can't see crap in there, it's dark. But all right, we've got that done. Now it's time to do the front. Now on the front, what I've seen is this hole here. Everybody uses that as the front hole for their sway bar here in the front. So come over about 2 inches. That way you've got room for that. That's what we did here. We came over about 2 inches, made a mark, and then you can see we basically did the same thing we did on the back. You can see there we got a line, and actually to help y'all, these 3 holes right here, it just passes right by the front of those. So if you do that, you can see over there those 3 holes. Just make your line right there. That's 2 inches from that hole. Yeah, like I said, across the front of that line. And then so you're going to want to do 3 inches. So I just pulled, since this right here is kind of weird, I put the tape measure on the bottom and pulled up 1.5 inches to 4.5 inches. That's our 3 inches there. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut this here. Then we're going to drop that line down to that bottom line, and then get them all welded in, box in all this crap, and then that part will be done. Whoa. All right, guys, we're out here this morning pulling this motor. It is icy and slippery as heck. I just fell right there, grabbing the camera, and busted my butt. But anyways, it's cold as heck out here. I think it says it's like, I don't know, I think it's like 9 degrees this morning. But this is the next step in our process, so that's what we're doing. We're going to get this motor out today. We are just going to strip back some of these wires, just get everything pulled back, get the motor exposed. I've just disconnected the transmission mount and the exhaust. Haven't done the drive shaft yet. It's really low and ugly back there, so I'm going to hope that we can just pull it and slide it out. If not, then we'll get to that. Yeah, it's just a big mess. We've got the main wiring harnesses disconnected there. They're draped over. That's what that is. We're about to take that and throw that over there. We just disconnected the shifting cable. So yeah, guys, just tackle it, man. Start disconnecting the crap that's attached to the motor. We're going to pull this motor out, get it around front, and start getting it ready. All right, put a hand up top. Don't let it go your way.
He's on the icy side.
Pull up a little bit. Get them front wheels up. Hold on. Come up here to the front with me. We got to kind of rock it and let it rock up for mom. Okay, okay, good.
I'm on this ice.
Okay, pull a little. Yeah, I know.
Really be able to...
Pull a little bit, honey. Be careful, buddy. Okay, well, you come over here, honey. You pull, honey. I'm gonna push. There you go. Man, we should have did that all them other times. That was much easier. Okay, we're in. Hell yeah, guys. I should have closed my garage doors for that. It went all inside. Alright guys, here with a little update. It's starting to get late and even colder. I have slipped and busted my ass 3 times today, all the way to my back. Hard falls. It is slick as hell out here, man. Look at that. All this right here is cleared up. Still snowy out there, but where I'm working at today, solid ice. Anyway, alright, you see here we got the motor pulled today, got the AC box off, got most of the wiring out. We got the dash pulled. It's inside. I'll show you. It's inside the shop, but inside, I'll show you inside the car here. Oh, damn, we're locked out. Oh, come on now. Let me in. Quit messing around. All right. See, we got the dash out right there. Got most of the wiring. I got a big wiring harness in the shop already. We've got some stuff here. I'm going to wait. I think tomorrow it's going to be a lot warmer out here, and then we'll get to it then. Not much wiring left to do. We're going to pull these seats out. We've got a little bit of wiring that goes up to the back. we'll have all that done. Here is our shift table. We're going to take that in. But yeah, man, what a day. We've got a freaking mess out here. This is just a big scrap pile where I throw all kinds of crap. I've just been throwing all kinds of crap there. We got a motor, front end, all kinds of stuff. But dang, she's looking rough now. We'll step on inside. If we don't fall, man, I'm pretty sure I pulled a muscle in my back. I can feel it. When I hit the ground, I'm pretty sure I pulled a muscle. We got a pile of stuff here. There we have the dash, AC components, some more AC components, just all kinds of stuff. There's a big wiring harness down in there. We've got our gas pedal and some other stuff over there. Got the motor in here today. Pretty dang clean, man. That's a pretty good looking, look at this thing. The engine's super clean. The transmission looks dang near new. So we just got it sitting in here. We're gonna let her dry for the night, and then I don't know, I think tomorrow, I don't know what the heck we're gonna do tomorrow. She's sitting pretty low right here. I don't know if I've showed you guys yet. She's sitting all the way down on the Crown Vic front with the 3-inch Z there. Still got to finish this up. It's been we've been snowed in all week and all the businesses have been closed, so I haven't been able to get to the metal shop, get some metal so that I can finish this up. But man, we're getting pretty dang close. Pretty dang close. I'm about to go in and shower, and we'll be back out here again tomorrow. Hey. Hello. All right, this is what we got going on. We have cut out a piece of the firewall there. Last time I did this, I built the whole firewall. I'm gonna try to just do this side this time, leave the stock steering shaft and all that. Anyway, if you're doing this for your first time, what I've got going on here is I just cut out right along that edge here, and then you see where that hole is? I'm stopping it right in there. So I've only done this a couple times, so this, I know some of you guys are probably gonna give me some crap for the way I'm doing this, but there's many different ways to do it. This is how I've done it a couple times. That's how I'm gonna do it this time. So I got me a little piece of poster board, went to the DG over there, got it for $1, and I made myself a template. This is what it looks like here. If you guys want to make you one, looks like this. That black outline there is where the AC box is going to set at on this wall right here. Keep in mind, I got some squigglies there. That was a wrong measurement. This line and that line is the measurement. So on the AC box, if you've not done this before, it doesn't sit flat. It has a little jog over right there. See it where it jogs over? So you've got a flat here, and then it jogs over and goes over. So just kind of got to get your own placement on it, you know. Last time I did it, it was too far this way, and it was damn near touching the valve cover. It was super close right there. I think I actually had to take the heat gun to the box and kind of melt it in and push it in. So I know this time I need to go that way a little bit more. And I might have a couple pictures. I might post in here a picture from the first one I did where I did the whole firewall. Turned out really good, but a lot of dang work. So yeah, back around here to our template. There's our template. It sets up in there really good. I added a few extra inches for the bend right there where it jogs out. And then on the end here, I've got like a little thing because I bend that over and I'm going to weld it to the inside. So it's all clean right there. And the way that this is going to kind of look and sit, since it jogs out, it still fits pretty good. Because see how this steps out on your firewall, and then it's really high up top here. So the piece of metal that we're going to cut is going to run along this inside right here, and we're going to weld it to that, and it's going to sit flat. And then where it jogs out, it still doesn't pass this. It'll still be recessed, so it'll still look good. And then it actually jogs out about this right here. I think it's 1.25 inches. So it's going to be flat right here, and it's going to jog out, and we're going to weld it to along this edge right here and along that. And that cleans it all up, and it'll just sit right in there. We'll have to cut a couple holes for our heater cord and all that, but that'll be a little later on. So after you get your measurement here, you just set it on your metal, trace it out. So we're going to trace that out now. I've got a bend mark there. That's going to bend in, and then we've got to jog that out for our little box right there. So we'll do that, and then we'll set it in place and see how she fits. All right, this is what we got. Cut her out of metal there. You can see where we did that little jog over, and then it comes over. I got that little 90 there. I'll show you guys why I made that. and then a little flat part there. And then again, I just traced it back onto here where it's going to go back. That'll help me drill, get some alignment holes and get everything put back in place. We do got to make a big circle right here for the blower motor, and a little box right here where it blows, or not where it blows, but heck, I don't know what it does right there, but there's an opening right there too. So yeah, we've got that made. I'm going to set it up here in place, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to clean up the edges here, go ahead and get it ready to start getting ready to weld in, because once it's in there, I'm not taking that baby back out. So let's grab it, put it back in place. All right, hopefully that don't fall out. I've got it wedged in there pretty good, but you see what we got going on. We got it the shape in there, does our little jog over right there, and then see it's still recessed behind that. Can't see it. We're gonna weld in right there. I know I got a little short, don't worry about that. We'll clean that up, but fill in weld there, weld in across the bottom and across there. We got to figure out something for the inside little section, and see that's where I bent that over right there. That's going to go, and that's going to close that in on our tunnel. It's good enough. And then this little flap right here covers up that weird little circle right there. So we're going to get that thing shoved in real tight. We're going to tack weld it in, do a double fit with our AC box, make sure that that thing is going to fit in there good. And if so, we're going to get her all welded in, get some seam sealer and fill up all those edges, make sure she's good and tight, and we'll go from there. All right, we just did a little test fit, and she fits in there pretty dang good, man. Look at that. Fits in there nice. Looks like we're going to have enough room for the wheel to bag down. It's not going to hit that. Everything clears good. We've got a couple bolts in. There's one there, two on the bottom. I don't have nothing bolted in on this side yet. But look at there, man. Got that built up today. Fits in nice and tight. We got to fill some stuff right there, but not real bad. And on the inside, we got to clean it up. Like I said, I just got it in, so it's a little rough looking, but it's really not too bad. The only thing that's visible under the dash is a small little piece of plastic right there. Really not even going to be able to tell when we get it all done. You can see the vacuum lines. Of course, we're going to hide that. So you do it like that, you can't even tell it's there. So yeah, turned out all right. It is late as heck. I'm dirty as heck. I'm about to go home, take a shower, get some dinner, and I will come back here and catch you guys tomorrow morning.